Hello everyone, what I bring to you today is Nixing pottery carving techniques, how to carve shrimp. Before carving, let's show everyone a finished product. This is it. Before we carve the shrimp, let's first understand what kind of structure a shrimp is. Let's take a look. The first is the head. Body is big pincers and its long antenna. Then at the moment, first of all, we have to carve the body, and then carve its claws, carve its long antennas at the end. Why we do this? Because we set the structure first, we can show the detail well. The most important part is the shrimp's antenna, because when the shrimp swims in the water, it's a very agile feeling. The shrimp antenna we need to shield well in order to present such a sense. Then we will come to the carving part. I first take out a cup of mud. In order to facilitate your observation, I'm going to put on the paint. The painted area is where I will carve the shrimp later. After the ink dries, we can start carving. Before that, when we want to carve this area, to understand, plan first. Make a computation. Normally we carve two shrimps from a combination in the picture. So on this combination, we have to take the whole picture, before and flexible. First, let's carve the first shrimp. We carve the first shrimp at a relatively low position, a little bit ahead. When we first carve, we carve the head of the shrimp. The first cut is the head of the shrimp, then we can engrave a contour line of the head here. After carving, engrave the two small sharp corners in the front of the shrimp. After the carve is finished, carve the eyes of the shrimp. Because the eyes of the shrimp stick out of the head, it has a small fulcrum. Then stretch out. Carve these two eyes. When the first half of the head is finished, that's basically it. Next, we enter this carving of our shrimp body. The shrimp body and the head are not on the same line. Because we know the body of the shrimp will have a curvature. Then let's tilt our body up now. Must remember this location. This angle must be round enough. Carve the first section of the body first. Next is the second section. The body is upturned for two sections next to the second half of the body. Remember, this one has to go diagonally down. So let's turn to nose. Let's cut the tail. At the end, it is long and slender. A slender tail. In this case, our body is basically finished. Let's fine-tune it. Have the tail fin after the curve. To cut the fins appear. After carving the whole body, we carve shrimp's legs. It has a lot of legs. Play the function of padding. We carve 2 or 3 legs for each body. 2 legs, that's all. Engraved to the front. Because its front legs are longer, we stretch it out a little bit. After carving the body and legs, we carve it with claws. 2 large claws for shrimp. When the big pincers are engraved, its claws are generally divided into the sections. The first section is relatively short, sticking out from the claws of the body. Section 2. Section 3. After carving the 3 nodes, carve its pincers. 1 claw is curved. In this case, we carve another claw. The engraving method of the other claw is the same. The first section is short. Section 2. Section 3. They carve the shape of the front claw. So, let's take a look at the pincers of the whole shrimp, and the body is finished. Finally, we enter the carving of the shrimp long antenna. Just now, we also said the dynamic sense of shrimp depends on its antenna to perform. We need to carve this smoothly and use the tip of our oblique knife. One move down, then there are a few long antennae which are backward. We have to perform this long antenna well. There are even some short ones that need to be penetrated. If the position of the front claws like this, we're done with this shrimp. Then we just said that we needed to compose the picture, right? We needed to form two shrimps into one, form a full pattern here. Then we are engrave another shrimp on the upper corner, carve another shrimp. Then the order of shrimp engraving is the same. Carve the head first. And then engrave its outline. The horns of the head. Then the eyes. Just follow the process I explained just now. Then to the body. The upward bodies. After engraving two sections up, we are identically done just now. Because of this shrimp, we carve it curled up. Let's go back and engrave a section, and then go to the next section. Finally, we carve a shrimp tail. Carve its tail fin, two caudal fins. The whole body is an arched body. After arcing, we're going to carve its legs, the same carved legs. After carving the legs, we started to carve its claws. Finish it with claws. After curve the shrimp antenna. We carve shrimp antenna. It's the same. I need to make this a little more flexible. Shrimp antenna is flexible. Then we take this shrimp to be lifelike. Then look at it this way. We finish carving the two shrimps. We make them into a whole picture. Also, in general, we need to be on the right, which is sign in this place. For example, carve the ear, who carve its item, and so on. I won't sign the position today. Today we are mainly talking about shrimp carving techniques. Let's review it again. When we are carving shrimp, what should we do first? Carve the shrimp head first, carve the body, and then carve a lot of little legs of shrimp next to the claws of the shrimp. Long antenna at the end. Everyone should remember such a process. That everyone can take out one of your own mud bodies to practice carving. Help everyone remember this process, and then complete it. It was a whole. That's all for today's class. Thank you all.